A Saturday night showdown in the town of Saugerties at Cantine Field. It is Game 4 of the Legion Baseball District Tournament here at Cantine Field. And Michael Gross alongside Dylan McGlynn as we get ready for Kingston Saugerties. Away team against Hamburg. The home team, Saugerties, the Kingston Saugerties team, the 3A champion in post 150-72, and Hamburg, the 8A district champion in 527. And Dylan, this is going to be a good one.
It really is. Kingston Saugerties, the host of this year's American Legion New York State Championship. For good reason. They come into today's game 21-3-1. And obviously our last game here today featured the Rockland Pirates, who cruised to a victory over Schenectady, and we raved about how good they were, how they might be the team to beat in this tournament. And then you look over at the Kingston Saugerties schedule, they've beaten that team twice this year.
Yeah, these two teams have a lot of history, and Kingston Saugerties, the host team in the tournament, is actually the away team, funny enough, between them and Hamburg. We'll take a look at the Kingston Saugerties lineup. Batting first, number 4, the shortstop, Gavin Grapuso. Batting second, number 13, the second baseman, Randy Dodig. Batting third, number 5, the third baseman, Anthony Umhay. The cleanup hitter, number 20, Ethan Conrad, the first baseman. Batting fifth, number 9, Isaiah Maines, the center fielder. Batting sixth, number 10, Ian Sickler, the right fielder. Designated hitter, batting seventh, number 3, Kaden Krauss, the catcher. Batting eighth, number 99, Maddie Belfance, and the 9 hitter and the left fielder, number 1, Nick Deasing. Kingston Saugerties is coached by Rich Kogel and Jerry Malgieri. And we'll take a look at the pitcher-catcher battery for Hamburg. Michael Heelig on the mound, throwing to Max Schmarter.
Really funny, I know you mentioned Kingston Saugerties obviously lost a coin flip, so they're the away team. This is their home field. They have walk-up songs right now as the visiting team, and the home team, Hamburg, will not have any. Kind of funny.
First offering from Heelig is upstairs. And we'll make it 1-1. Gavin Grapuso, the shortstop, in the box, a left-handed hitter. As he slaps that one the other way, the shortstop, Jacob Loduca, gobbles it up and throws it over for the first out of the inning. And we'll take a look at the defensive alignment for Hamburg, who are the defending state champions. From left to right in the outfield, Andrew Stablewski, Santino Torello, and Aiden Brunner. Left to right in the infield, third base, Alex Zimian, Jacob Leduca at short, Matthew Armstrong at second, Jack Duffick at first, and obviously Max Schmarter catching, Michael Heelig. So after a ground out to short, Randy Dodig steps in, another left-handed batter, as he cuts and misses at the first pitch.
High fastball, obviously those pitches a lot of the times can be appealing because it's often a pitch you can drive, but when you elevate it like that, oftentimes too high to do anything with.
Strike 2 called at the letters, a fastball from Heelig.
Yeah, now Heelig set himself up. He can go to literally any pitch he wants here after coming with 2 straight fastballs to get ahead 0-2.
The 0-2 is upstairs once again as the lights are on here on a cool Saturday night. Heelig sets at the belt, the 1-2, breaking ball. That misses, make it 2-2. The 2-2 to Dodig. That one's hit in the air. Shallow center field. Under it, is the center fielder Torello to make the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5,
It's going to bring up Anthony Umhay, the third baseman, in the third spot in this lineup. It's weird. I'm not sure many of these guys, Dylan, have ever played an away game in their home ballpark.
I haven't. At least back in my day, so yeah, I can't imagine this is something they've done before. Pretty weird experience.
Yeah, I'd say so. Must be a weird feeling, too, to have most of the fans and the crowd backing you and you're just not the home team. The 1-0 from Helig just misses outside. Make it 2-0. The 2-0 is in there for a strike on a breaking ball.
That's a great pitch. The fact that he trusts his changeup enough in that situation tells you right off the bat, you know how much he likes that changeup, how much he believes in it. And, I mean, great spin there, just able to flip that one over the zone.
The 2-1 slapped the other way, and that'll dunk in for a base hit in front of Aiden Brunner in right field. So Anthony Umhay continues the inning with a 2-out single to bring up Ethan Conrad, the cleanup hitter.
Yeah, nice job there by Umhay. You can see why he's batting third for one of the best teams in New York State here. Really good hitter, good approach, able to keep his hands in on that inside pitch and just shoot it the other way.
Nothing and nothing to Conrad is chopped foul down the third base line. Now the winner of tonight's game will play in Game 8 of the tournament tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against the Oneonta Green Wave, who beat Clinton County Mariners. And the Mariners, the 1 o'clock game tomorrow, Game 6, they will take on the loser of tonight's game between the two.
Yeah, pretty quick turnaround for whoever loses tonight's game. Got to get up, get down here in the morning, and fight for your life, basically.
The 1-1 to Conrad is upstairs, make it 2-1.
I have to say I'm a big fan of the Hamburg uniforms. White, but they do have the red, white, and blue. It's kind of like a digi-camo red, white, and blue, filling in the color of the numbers.
The 2-1. Breaking ball in there at the letters, make it 2-2. Conrad, a left-handed hitter. Helig, a right-handed pitcher. The 2-2 hit the other way, but foul. And up against the fence down the line.
Yeah, it came inside there. Got a late swing from Conrad, but able to foul that one off. Really think that was all he was trying to do with that swing, so nice job, just stay alive and get himself another pitch.
Umhay leads off of first with 2 outs. The 2-2 is chopped towards short. Backhanded, batted down, the throw across the diamond, not in time, and Ethan Conrad is in there at first base. And back-to-back 2-out singles for the Kingston Saugerties as Isaiah Maines will come to the plate.
Yeah, looks like they did score that an infield single. Tough play at short by LaDuca. Tried to pick it up on the backhand, couldn't get it cleanly, and then by the time he recovered, just no chance to beat out Conrad, who got down the line pretty quickly.
First offering low from Helig. That one hit towards second. The flip over, or short, excuse me, flip over to second as Armstrong corrals it to end the top of the first inning. Kingston Saugerties threatens, but nobody comes across as they leave two stranded on two hits. We go to the bottom of the first inning where Hamburg will come to the plate.
Week and serving breakfast and lunch all day, Deising's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street.
Bottom of the first inning, Kingston Saugerties was left scoreless as Nick Deasing will take the mound for Kingston Saugerties. And Santino Torello will step into the batter's box. A right-handed hitter. Take a look at the Hamburg lineup in just a moment. D6 first offering outside for ball one. The 1-0 is cut on and missed. Counts even at one. And Dylan, I'll tell you this much.
Yeah?
Kingston Saugerties has a lot on their hands tonight.
They do. This is a very good team out of Hamburg, up near Buffalo. And certainly nothing will come easy tonight. For either team, really, I'd say these are, I mean, every team here is very good. Obviously, you had to win a pretty significant amount of games just to earn your spot in this tournament. So lots of quality players that we've seen on the field today.
Count now 3-1. It's a hitter's count to Santino Torello. The 3-1 cut on and missed, make it 3-2. And now Deasing is battling his way back as Torello steps in. The righty Deasing deals. Right back to the pitcher off of Deasing's glove. Fielded by Dodig across to Conrad in time for the first out. So we'll take a look at the batting order after Santino Torello, the center fielder who led off. Number 2, Alex Zimian, the third baseman. Batting second, batting third, Jack Duffick, the first baseman. Batting fourth, the cleanup, number 9, the catcher, Max Schmarter. Jacob Leduca batting fifth, the shortstop. The first pitch is in there for a strike to Alex Zimian. Matthew Armstrong batting sixth, the second baseman. Andrew Stebluski, the left fielder, batting seventh. The designated hitter, Bryce Schreiner, batting eighth. And Aiden Brunner, the right fielder. Kingston Saugerties are managed and coached by Brian Duffick, Jim Riedebach, and Scott Schreiner. as the 1-1 is upstairs, make it 2-1. Pitch outside once again. So back-to-back 3-1 counts from Deasing. That one is roped out to center field and will get in there over the head of the center fielder, Isaiah Maines, for an extra base hit. The throw in, going to third is the runner, and that one gets by him. Simeon is in there with a triple, a one-out triple in the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up Jack Duffick as Hamburg threatens early on.
Something that's going to go unnoticed in that play is Nick Deasing at the end. That throw to third was wide. Deasing was there backing it up, and he slid to stop that ball from getting past and going towards the dugout, which probably would have allowed a run to score. So Nick Deasing with a great job to back that up after he was the one who gave up the triple.
One out, and here comes Jack Duffick to the plate. Just misses. Certainly the most fans in attendance all day. Decent amount down the line. Good few of them in the VIP area, as well as the upper grandstand behind the plate, as Deasing looks in on a 2-0 with one out to Duffick. And now it's 3-0 with the ball upstairs. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Just to get me over now, and well, Jack Duffick is in the driver's seat in a 3-run count, a hitter's count. The pitch is upstairs. Dylan, in a way, could be a blessing in disguise with the catcher Max Schmarter up, because now you put a runner on first in a potential double play position.
I was just about to say that, honestly. That's definitely not the worst outcome in that situation by any means. Yeah, obviously you never want to walk anybody, but on the other hand, it does set up what could be a potential inning-ending double play. Obviously, you do have to watch out for Duffick at first. He's a bigger guy, but could always try to steal second. You know, teams sometimes are hesitant to throw down a second with a runner on third, you know, fearing that he's just going to take off and get home.
0-0 to Max Schmarter as he cuts and misses on a breaking ball low and in the dirt.
And, I mean, that's basically where Deasing is going to want to keep the ball in this at-bat. Don't give him anything he can drive. If he's going to hit it, you want him to hit it on the ground.
The 0-1 to Schmarter is lined toward right field and in there for a base hit. That'll bring home Simeon, and Hamburg is on the board first.
Yeah, Schmarter gets one up in the zone. He lines it into right field. And Hamburg in business here in the first.
Here's the shortstop, batting in the 5 spot for Hamburg. It's Jacob Leduca. That's in the dirt, but Matty Belfonte does well there to keep it in front of him.
Yeah, nice job there to block that one. You saw the runners kind of give it a look, but as long as that ball's in front of you as a catcher, hard-pressed to find any runners that are going to want to attempt to advance.
Breaking ball in there for a strike on the outside corner. I tell you what, Dylan, there's some crowd, but I have never heard silence like this at Cantine Field.
Got to take the crowd out of it early if you're Hamburg.
I heard someone said you could hear the grass grow. You certainly could. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Jacob LaDuca with 2 runners on. The pitch is fouled back to the netting. We'll make it 2-2.
Still only 1 out here, so if you're LaDuca and you're the rest of this Hamburg lineup, you really have a chance to, maybe turn this into a big inning and kind of take Kingston Socrates out of it right from the jump.
Deasing delivers on the 2-2, and that one's lofted into right field. Under it is Ian Sickler. He makes the catch, and he'll throw back in. Nobody tags, as it certainly wasn't deep enough to advance either runner. And now there are 2 outs for the second baseman, Matthew Armstrong.
Yeah, like you mentioned, that ball not really even close to being deep enough. And obviously, they always say never make the first or the third out at third base. So, yeah, no use risking it.
So then here's my question. Is the second out okay to make at third base? I mean, in my opinion, no out is okay to make at third base.
No, I definitely agree. I think they just placed the point of emphasis on,
on first
no
and
use
third.
taking a risk from second base when you can still nobody out, you have an opportunity to score, and with 2 outs from second base on a base hit, you're probably scoring anyways.
Hit down the line, but just foul.
So I think that's the basic idea.
I get it. I understand it. Still,
but I do agree. You shouldn't make the second out at third base either. Ideally, you should never make an out on the base paths, ever.
I'd
and
say
if you
so.
do, you're
I'd say
terrible.
so. I would say so, yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Deasing delivers to Armstrong. Cut on and missed. He got him. Strike 3. Decent inning from Nick Deasing, but Hamburg strikes first as we go to the second inning here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York. Hamburg with a 1-0 lead.
In Saugerties.
Deising's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Deising's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need.
Top of the second here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York at the New York State Legion Tournament. The American Legion Baseball Tournament. An investment in America's youth, as they say, as Kingston Saugerties and Hamburg are facing off in a Saturday night showdown.
Do they say that? I've never heard that before, honestly. Oh, there you go. It's right on the top of the lineup cards.
They do say it.
And you know what? I have like 4 lineup cards in front of me, so I probably should have seen that.
The 0-1 in there for strike 2. And now the right fielder, Ian Sickler, is down to his final strike in the at-bat.
Sickler, Krauss, Belfonts. First 3 batters due up here for Kingston Saugerties.
Cut on and missed. He got him, strike 3.
Yeah, kind of a classic strikeout pitch there. Just elevate the fastball and blow it by him. Got him to chase. Sometimes when you get 2 strikes on you, you can kind of commit too early, get too antsy to swing and not strike out looking, and then you end up swinging at a bad pitch.
Here's Kaden Krauss. So he flinches at the first pitch, but it's in there for strike one at the knees.
Yeah, that's a great breaking ball. You saw Krauss, he did recoil almost like it was coming inside, and then it just dropped back into the strike zone.
The 0-1 from Helig is in there for strike two, and now Helig's got 5 straight strikes in the inning. One out, and the 0-2 from the righty Helig is outside. That'll make it 1-2. That one's chopped in front of the mound. Helig will field, throwing down to first, and that pulls the first baseman Duffick off the bag, and that one gets into right field, and now it is Krauss who is into second safely on about a 15-foot bouncer in front of the plate, or in between the plate and the mound.
And we'll see how they score that. I think if the throw was in line, he would have been out.
I think it's going to be an E1.
Yeah, it will be an E1, so able to advance the second on that.
Nothing and nothing to Belfonte. The 1-0 is lined toward the right side, but foul. And out of play. One ball, one strike, one out, with Kaden Krauss leading off of second. Helig delivers, and it's upstairs, 2-1. The 1-1 to Belfonte is in there for a strike on a breaking ball, make it 1-2.
Really nice breaking ball there.
The 1-2, and Belfonte is quick to keep the bat on the shoulder, make it 2-2 at a ball that was in the dirt. Kingston Saugerties certainly threatening here in the top of the second to try and even out the score at 1. The payoff from Helig is chopped toward first. The first baseman Duffick fields it and tosses to Helig for the second out of the inning, but Belfonte does his job, moves the runner over, and now it is the left fielder, Alex Moores, who has to finish the job and bring that run home.
Yeah, huge spot here for Moores. Obviously still early, only the top of the second, but early deficit for Kingston Saugerties, and chance to tie it up, standing just 90 feet away.
The 1-0 to Moores is in there for a strike, caught the inside corner. Count even at 1 with Kaden Krauss leading off of third. The 1-1 is up and in. Make it 2-1. Two balls, one strike. 2 outs. The pitch to Moores is popped up behind the plate. The catcher Schmarter ranging after it, but it bounces in foul territory. Counts now even at 2 to Alex Morse.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him go slider alone away here.
I think you're right. Well, Helig shook off a sign and then got the one he wanted, and Alex Morse stepped out. Now he's back in with Krauss leading off of third, who reached on an error. The 2-2 from Helig. Outside, 3-2, and Dylan, you were right. He went low and away.
Not a bad pitch. Good take by Morse, though. It's a good at-bat. Got himself full count, and now all he has to do is find a way to finish it off and get that run home.
The count is full. And the payoff. Did he go? Yes, he did. Home plate umpire Tim Geiser makes the call himself, and we go to the bottom. The bottom of the second inning, as Hamburg still leads it 1-0 here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Orange and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerties Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerties Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video.
The home half, or should I say Hamburg's half, even though Kingston Saugerties is technically the host team, although they play away, of the second inning. Oof, long intro there. And Andrew Stablewski, the left fielder, leads off the Hamburg half of the second. As he fouled back the first pitch. Deasing in the windup, shaking off a couple signs, shakes off a couple more, and now Stablewski will step out, but Deasing is just ready to go. The 0-1 from Deasing is upstairs. Bunt was shown from Stablewski. The 1-1 is lifted foul down the third base line and out of play. Just been informed it's Dicing.
Pretty appropriate name, the way he's been dicing up hitters all year.
I'd say so.
Probably more proud of that joke than I should be.
The 1-2. Did it catch the inside corner? No, it did not. So we'll make it 2-2. Stablewski, the seventh batter in the order. Dicing's pitch is fouled back to the netting.
Yeah, Dicing looked like he was, or excuse me, not Dicing. Stablewski looked like he was a little bit out in front there in that pitch, but seeing a lot of good swings, staying on that plane through the zone, which allows you to be able to adjust in situations like that.
The 2-2 is just low. Make it 3-2. Not a fan favorite of the call, but I guess at this point, it is what it is. The 3-2 from Dicing. Chopped toward first. Conrad over to Dicing for the first out of the inning, as they get Stabluski to ground out.
Yeah, nice job there to get over. PFPs, not always pitcher's favorite thing to do, but they're important, and they pay off, and you see it right there.
PFP, it doesn't stand for pitcher's favorite play?
Perfect fielding position.
No, I know.
Or pitcher fielding practice.
I was trying to make a joke there.
What did you say, actually?
Pitcher's favorite play. PFP.
Yes, it is a pitcher's favorite play.
Okay.
Yes, it is. As a pitcher, I looked for ground balls. I did not like pitching. I like covering first. And
there it is. I understand that. I get that. As the count is now 1-1 to Bryce Schreiner. Schreiner, the designated hitter, hitting in the 8th spot for Hamburg this evening. The 1-1 is hit on the ground towards short. Grapuso over to Conrad for the second out of the bottom half of the inning.
Nice strong throw there across the diamond by Grapuso. Ball wasn't hit super hard, kind of stayed in the grass, which slowed it down a little bit. Honestly, I had my eyes on Grapuso and not on the runner coming up the line. I thought it was going to be a much closer play, but a nice strong throw there by Grapuso. It really wasn't nearly close.
Pitch is in there for a strike from Dicing. That one misses. Evens the count at 1. Turned out to be a gorgeous night. Nice and cool for some American Legion baseball between Kingston Socrates and Hamburg.
Hamburg, of course, the defending New York State Legion champions. Obviously not last year, but 2019. There was no tournament last year.
That one is hit in the air toward right center, right field, shallow, and it's caught by Randy Doding for the third out of the inning. So that'll do it for inning number 2. As we go to the top half of the third, the Kingston Socrates half of the third, Hamburg still holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Video production from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports. From cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Soenvac offers.
Back here in the top of the third inning from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York, home of the New York State American Legion Baseball Tournament in 2021. This is game 4 of 4 on day 1 as Kingston Saugerties matches up against Hamburg. This is the 4th game. Grayson Miller dropped the first game to Smith Post, the victors of game 1. And the Oneonta Green Wave ended up beating Clinton County Mariners in game 2 as Helig's first pitch is hit down the line and left, but it's foul.
You know, Michael, I'm a little surprised you remembered the first game because we've been here for so long that I literally did not remember what the first game was until you said it.
Listen.
And you said, the first game, and I was thinking, who played in the first game?
We've been here since, what, 8:15, 8:30
Yeah, I got here
morning?
a little bit before 8:15 this morning. It's now 8 p.m.
Yes. And then Game 3, the Rockland Pirates defeated the Schenectady Indians by a score of 16-4.
Yeah, that was something.
In a 2+ hour affair that
Play-
scored 20 runs.
Yeah, 5-inning game. It was a mercy rule. And the other thing, too, we've been talking about it a lot up here in this press box since that game ended. Rockland had, I believe, over 40 at-bats in that game, and they did not strike out once.
Not a single time.
Well, we talked about Rockland as, being one of the favorites. Kingston Socrates, one of those as well. They beat Rockland twice this year.
2-1 was fouled back.
In terms of pedigree, you have to think that this is the best first-round matchup. You have, Kingston Socrates. They've been one of the best teams in the state this year. You have Hamburg, the defending champions. Doesn't get much higher leverage than that in the first round.
By best, you mean most even?
Yeah, best matchup.
Yeah. That one in the dirt, 3-2.
You can see either of these teams winning this whole tournament, which is, basically what I'm getting at. I would say these two teams and Rockland, judging from our first impressions today, these two teams in Rockland, I would say, are the three most likely out of the 8.
I'd say so.
Not to discount anybody else.
The 3-2 misses to Gropuso, who is on for the first time tonight via the walk.
Yeah, first walk issued by Heilig, and it's a leadoff one. And those usually don't end well. Not typically a recipe for success.
They don't end well for the team in the field.
Yeah.
Score about, 72% of the time on average. As that one's fouled up over our heads in the press box. Dylan, it might be time to break out the handy-dandy glove, which I have been holding hostage all day.
Unfortunately, mine is in the car, which right now is of no use to me because I'm not near my car.
No balls, 1 strike with Gropuso off of first, and that one's hit in the air toward deep left center, and that's going to get in there past the diving left fielder Andrew Stabluski. As Gropuso is into third, and Randy Dodig has a no-out double. And Kingston Socrates has 2 runners on in the top half of the third.
Yeah, really nice, smooth swing, and Dodig crushed that ball. Got to give Stabluski some credit out there in left field. Went full dive, left his feet to try to make that catch. Just couldn't make the catch. Got real close. And now Kingston Socrates is set up to tie this game and possibly more. Second and third, and nobody out here in this inning.
A nice inside-out swing. Just drove it the other way. Good effort there from Andrew Stabluski in left field, but just not long enough to make the diving play. Still no outs for Michael Helig on the mound, and Hamburg, as his breaking ball misses low for ball 1. The 1-0 to Umhay, the catcher, back behind the plate, makes the grab, and there were, I think, 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 players covering for the catcher Schmarter at the plate. It was, I think, Duffick, Zimian, and, well, the pitcher Helig.
Yeah.
In case the runner from third decided to try and go home.
That's good awareness. I'd rather have 3 guys cover home than nobody cover home, And Hamburg's trying to work themselves out of a jam here.
Here's Ethan Conrad, who grounds one toward the right side. The first baseman throws to Healing, and they got Conrad, but a run will score.
Michael, I normally don't like to be this black and white with you, but that was not the right call. He was safe.
I'm going to refrain from giving my answer. Normally a tie goes to the runner. I'm not saying it's a tie.
I think he just beat it. I don't think it even was a tie. I think he just outright beat that throw. Not the throw, I shouldn't say, but, Hiley caught the ball and then had to race to the rubber. And, yeah, I thought Conrad got the bag first.
Upstairs from Heiling.
Either way, he does get an RBI and tie the game, which is the important thing.
You and I are on the exact same page every time. As that one is hit in the air toward left by Maines, but Stablewski is there to make the catch to retire Kingston Saugerties in the top of the third. However, they do score a run off the bat of Ethan Conrad and tie the game. We go to the bottom half of the third, where Hamburg will come to the plate here in Saugerties, New York.
Selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomulski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Bottom of the third inning here at Cantide Field. Michael Gross, Dylan McGlynn. And thank you for joining us tonight on a gorgeous Saturday evening. As the order turns over for Hamburg and Santino Torello, who hit into a 1-4-3 out. It wasn't a double play. It was an out. Normally you hear three and you hear three numbers and it's double play.
I love
it's just a 1-4-3 out.
I love how you were reading
correct.
that like it was like you were gonna say it was a double play, and then you just said out. That was good. That was good, Mike.
Thank you.
And we just got told we were having way too much fun.
We like to have fun down here. We like to have fun. Because if you're not having fun in the broadcast, then you're not having fun in the press box. Thank you. No balls, 2 strikes from Dicing. Slow and away.
I'm sure you heard, but they call Dicing no-no. Apparently, he's been very close to throwing a no-hitter more than once.
I like the nickname. Breaking ball in the dirt. Make it 2-2. And the count is even to the leadoff batter, Santino Torello, playing center field today. The 2-2 is fouled back to the netting above the Hamburg dugout. So we'll stay at 2-2. Dicing ready as Torello steps back into the box. The 2-2 is shot back toward the pitcher. Dicing fields it, flips it, And Conrad catches it for the first out of the third.
So both times Torello has been up. He's hit the ball back to the pitcher, but only one of those times the pitcher actually ended up grabbing the ball.
One was direct, one was indirect.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
First one hit off of Dicing, went to second base before he was thrown out.
First pitch misses inside.
Seems like Dicing pitching with a lot more confidence than in that first inning. He'd settled down, got a nice 1-2-3 inning in the second. Now seems like he's in much more of a rhythm.
And there's strike one to Alex Zimian, who tripled in the first inning and then came around to score. Off the bat of Max Schmarter as that one is popped up over our heads. Count now 1-2. And Dylan, don't worry. I have my glove.
Yeah, you might have to reach pretty far. We're not super close, honestly. Oh, no, yeah, you got the wingspan. You have longer arms than I thought. You have Jacob deGrom arms over there, man.
I got to reach across, too.
I'll lean in like this, and then you can just reach across and put the glove in front of me. Too bad people can't see that. It would have made way more sense.
After the pitch upstairs, the 2-2 is fouled back to the netting. Two balls, two strikes, one out here in the bottom of the third. Dicing, shakes off a sign. The 2-2 to Zimian is grounded to first. Conrad fields it, steps on the bag for the second out of the inning.
So, since that first inning, Dicing is retired now 5 batters in a row, and 4 of those have been via groundouts, which is very encouraging, keeping the ball on the ground, not allowing a ton of hard contact since that first inning.
Only 3 have gotten to the outfield. It was a fly out, a single, and a triple. Everything else is an infield play.
And all 3 of those were in the first inning.
You were correct.
And there was 4 out of 5 outs since then, recorded via the ground out, with the only other one coming on an infield pop-up.
And the 0-1 is fouled back, make it 0-2. Dylan, I might have to steal your pun in a second.
What pun is that?
We'll wait and see.
Okay. I'll let you steal it, because now I'm kind of excited.
Got him, strike 3, and Dicing is dicing. As he's retired 8 straight batters after Hamburg scored their first run, and Kingston Saugerties will hit in the top of the 4th inning and look to take the lead here in front of their home crowd as the away team at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gamalski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Top of the 4th inning, we're all squared at 1. After Hamburg scored the first run in the game in the bottom of the first, Kingston Saugerties scored their first in the top of the third. That's why we're at a 1-1 ball game. Heilig's first pitch is low and inside for ball one.
Nice take. That changeup's been tempting tonight.
The 1-0 is fouled down the right field line and out of play.
Well, see, right there you see how that changeup works, even though he didn't throw it for a strike the first time. Comes back with a fastball that isn't super elevated. More of a hittable pitch, but because he comes back off the changeup, it looks a lot faster, and Sickler was late.
Ball in the dirt. And back behind for ball two. With Ian Sickler at the plate, who struck out back in the second. The 2-1 from Heilig is fouled back. I think it was off the umpire's foot.
You have to say, we talk a lot about catchers and how they can really take a beating behind the dish, but we don't talk about umps taking a beating.
No,
Probably not as much as we should, but those dudes get beat up back there. They can.
Well, that's why they have the gear on, right? I mean,
Yeah. But, I mean, you still take a foul ball off the mask. Even with that mask, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. The 2-2 is left.
That's a great take. Saw he started early, but he was able to keep that front hip closed. Didn't break open too early, able to hold up.
The payoff is hit in the air toward left field. Stabluski is under it to make the grab for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Sickler because he squared that ball up and smoked it. Unfortunately for him, it was right to Stabluski in left field. Stabluski's played a nice left field tonight, and that one pretty routine for him.
A lot of baseballs coming the way of Andrew Stabluski in left field. Certainly getting his money's worth as Kaden Krauss, the designated hitter, steps in and watches a breaking ball in there for strike one.
I know you told me before the game we might see another pitcher's duel tonight, and so far we have.
Not only did I say that we might, or that, yeah, that we might.
I believe you said we were going to.
I were, and we were, and I wanted to see another pitcher's duel.
This is the type of game I love. I could watch these games all day. 1-1, 2-1. I love it.
Tailing toward the line and right, but Aiden Brunner is under it to make the grab for the second out.
Nice catch there. Got a good jump. We've seen a few times today from a few different games, guys maybe taking their first step in when it should be back, and the ball gets down over their head. But out there, Brunner in right field got a great jump, ran it down all the way, took a good, efficient route. Because without that good route, he's not getting to that ball, and we've seen that a lot of balls dropping in the outfield because of that this afternoon.
Heilig's first offering to Belfance is in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, came at him with the fastball there. He's painted right at the knees.
Probably go right back at him with it. And he did, but it was low and away. Evens the count at 1. Both teams with just 3 hits in the first 3 innings. The second ball is in the dirt. Make it 2-1. The righty deals inside. And now a hitter's count for Matty Belfance. The 3-1 is in there for strike 2. Count is now stretched to full.
Yeah, pitch middle and in there. Obviously, we don't know Belfance enough to know where he likes it, but seemed like a pretty good one to hit. Have to get another one to hit here in 3-2.
Payoff just misses outside, and Belfance works a walk.
Yeah, that's a great take. That's a tough take. And it was a stone-cold one from Belfont. Nice little bat flip. Always appreciate a good bat flip walk. Aaron Hicks is very good at bat flipping on walks from the Yankees. And now a chance for Alex Moores to keep this inning going and maybe if he can find a gap, even give Kingston Saugerties the lead.
Never know. After 5 straight were retired by Heilig, Belfast works a walk. And Moores hits one into left, or in the right, excuse me, and Aiden Brunner comes on to make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Well, they leave one stranded without a hit in the 4th as we go to the bottom half. Hamburg coming to the plate, still all square at 1 from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
For over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Dalvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings.
Bottom half of the 4th inning. Still all tied at 1 as Max Schmarter, the catcher, will lead it off for Hamburg, post 527, the District 8 champions. First pitch from Dysing is upstairs. And Dysing has retired 8 straight batters.
Yeah, he is really, really settled in here.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1.
We've seen a lot of those today, guys with those big, slow breaking balls that can really screw with a hitter's timing.
That one's hit in the air towards center, and that dunks in there for a base hit. So it'll remain at 8 straight and go back to 0 as Max Schmarter has his second base hit of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that's the danger with that pitch. You leave it up in the zone, and you get a guy who's sitting on it, and it's not the most difficult pitch to hit, and that was the case with Schmarter. He waited on it. He got one that was a little better to hit and smoked it to center field.
Leduca at the plate. Schmarter leads off of first. Dysing checks the runner. From the stretch, the pitch is high. Make it 1-0.
That was the first hit for Hamburg.
Yeah,
First hit for Hamburg since Schmarner singled in the first.
You are correct. The 1-0 is lined down the left field line and in there for extra bases. Schmarter on the bag at third. And a no-out double puts 2 runners in scoring position for Hamburg. For Matthew Armstrong to come to the plate.
Yeah, huge hit there for Leduca. Hits it down the line, rolled all the way to the corner. Nice job there in the outfield. Moore's got it in quickly So initially at third, Schmarter was being waved around, but at the last second got held up because of that good relay in from the outfield.
Nothing and nothing. The offering is high to Matthew Armstrong. He struck out back in the first inning to end the first inning. The 1-0 from Dicing is low, 2-0. Just a reminder, Kingston Saugerties sporting the blue tops and gray bottoms, whereas Hamburg is all white with the USA type style to their jerseys. The 2-0 right back up the middle into center field. A base hit, back-to-back base hits for Hamburg. Scores the second run of the night and the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the fourth inning off the bat of Matthew Armstrong.
Yeah, again, that's that breaking ball that just kind of hangs up in the zone. And when it does that, it's not really the most difficult pitch to hit. Seen a couple line drives up the middle now because of that. And Hamburg, the defending champs, back out in front here.
You stole it from me again. I was going to say this is why they're the defending champs, is that one is grounded towards second. The play on to short and back to first is not in time, and the run will score. So no double play, but a fielder's choice scored 4-6 as Stabluski remains on first, and Leduca scores. It is now 3-1. Hamburg with the lead.
Well, if you want to say it now, I'll let you say it.
What am I saying?
That's why Hamburg's the defending champs.
Oh, yeah, Hamburg's the defending champs.
They
There
do
you
things
go.
like that.
There
Not
you
trying to
go.
do too much. Just hit a little tapper to the second base side. Nice hustle to beat it out. Another run. It's the little things.
Schreiner at the plate. Grounds it to third. The play on to second. Now on to first is in time. A 5-4-3. Double play gets Kingston Saugerties out of the inning. And not before Hamburg scores two. They take a 3-1 lead here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York, where Kingston Saugerties will come to bat in the top of the fifth. Just 3 innings to play in Game 4 of the American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament on day 1.
Offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerties Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerties Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease.
Fifth inning here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York for the American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament. This is Game 4 between Kingston and Saugerties, or Kingston Saugerties and Hamburg, should I say. Top of the fifth inning, where Hamburg leads it 3-1. Top of the order, Gavin Gropuso walked back in the third and grounded out to begin the game in the first. So he's looking to get in the hit column, along with many of his fellow teammates.
Yeah, just 3 hits through the first 4 innings for Kingston Saugerties so far, 1 run.
Pitch is in there at the knees for a strike.
They've relatively been shut down so far. Not much going offensively. Nice outing so far for Heilig. But, of course, a lot of game left, so as they see him more, they'll get more comfortable with him.
The 0-1. It's a ball. Make it 1-1. Pitch outside corner. It catches it. Make it 1-2.
Yeah, you saw the reaction from Grapuso there. Got a little squat, lean in. Could tell he was not a huge fan of that call.
He shook his head as the ball was coming over the plate. I'll tell you that much. The 1-2 to Grapuso. Heilig's offering is in the dirt as the count evens at 2.
I can't remember who it is, but I feel like I read a story of an MLB player. I might have this totally wrong. I might be embarrassing myself right now. But as balls would come in, he would take it. He would yell out as it was passing, "Ball."
It's kind of
he was at bat.
Kind of like when Carmelo Anthony gets rebounds. He says, "That's my rebound." It's the same concept.
Hey, rebounds are important. Boardman gets paid, as the Kawhi Leonard once said.
Count is full. The 3-2 from Heilig is low and inside for ball 4. As Grapuso still 0 for 1 today, but has 2 walks and scored a run.
Looks like we're going to get a mound visit here. And come out and talk to Heilig. We'll see how long he ends up staying in this game. Obviously, here in the 5th inning, pitch count has to be getting up there. Guys are limited on how many pitches they can throw, 105 being the absolute most. Obviously, you get a little bit of leeway because you can finish an at-bat once you get to that point, but and right now, Heilig at 74 pitches. And there's rules, too, on how many days you have to get off, depending how many pitches you throw. If you throw 80 or less, they're saying it right now to the coaching staff. If you throw 81 pitches or more, once you get to the 81 pitch mark, you have to rest for 4 days. But if you keep it 80 or under, you can throw within 3 days, which would obviously allow him to come back and pitch again later in the week in this tournament, as long as Hamburg, granted, is still around.
So I assume if that's the case, this will be Heilig's last batter.
Yeah, I would have to imagine so. If you trust your bullpen, I mean, they just sent a couple guys down there to start throwing, so now just return to the dugout. So, yeah, I have to imagine this would be the last batter. If you're Heilig, the best way to go out here would be a double play.
0-0. Grapuso into second. As the throw from Schmarter almost got away, but Torello was there to back it up. The pitch was called ball 1.
Nice jump by Grapuso, and I just mentioned double play, and right on cue, Grapuso runs himself out of that possible double play.
Everything seems to be right on cue today.
Yeah.
You know, when you're here for what, 13 hours, going on 13 hours now.
You start to get a good feel for the goings on around the field.
I'd say so.
Yeah. I'll be here for probably 13, 14 hours tomorrow as well with our colleague Jake Starr.
The 1-0 is low and inside, 2-0.
And then, of course, Michael, you will rejoin me on Monday.
Monday, yeah.
I keep getting the days mixed up. For some reason, I keep thinking it's Friday.
You know, I don't think I've looked at a calendar since my last semester ended. The 2-0 is low, 3-0. Yes, last semester. I have 2 more to go.
I'm operating on dates right now because of the team.
Dates.
Oh, the 23rd, we play at Amsterdam, or we play here. That's what I think. So I wake up and I say, okay, it's the 23rd. All right, we're at Amsterdam today.
For all those who don't know,
I don't ever look and say, oh, that's Saturday or that's this day.
For all those who don't know, Dylan and I are both broadcasters. We're on the broadcast team for the Saugerties Stallions. So we're helping out here And we're glad to help out for the New York State American Legion baseball tournament.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and then their mound visit here, I think that will just about do it for High Lake here tonight.
Well, we will go to the bullpen, or Hamburg will go to the bullpen. And when we come back, Hamburg will have a new pitcher. But the day is done for Michael Heilig, who leaves 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th inning.
Community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomulski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide...
A call to the bullpen for Hamburg as Joseph Reitebach comes into the game in relief of Michael Heilig, who, all things considered, even though the 2 runners on base are his responsibility, pitched a pretty good first 4 innings.
Yeah,
4
4
plus.
innings, 3 hits, 1 run so far, obviously responsible for the 2 guys on, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. In line for the win currently. Although if both those runs score, that would change to a no decision.
It's Anthony Umhay at the plate. The third baseman, who is 1 for 2 with a single. He was left stranded on second in the first inning and then popped out behind the plate to the catcher. The 1-0 from Reitebach. No bunt. Put down. The throw back to second. Not in time.
That was pretty close, too.
Jacob LaDuca was keeping the tag on him. Just toying with Gavin Gropuso.
Yeah, just make sure. You never know. Somebody might make a mistake, might take their hand off the bag for a split second. So you never know. Keep that tag on just in case.
The 1-1 from Reitebach is in there for strike 2. Gropuso off of second, Dodig off of first. Right about from the stretch, glove at the chest. The 1-2. Did he go? Yes, he did, and they say he went around. So Umhay down on strikes. Right box first strikeout. The third combined strikeout for Hamburg tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's no bigger spot for a strikeout than that one tonight. Saw the check swing. It was pretty close. Obviously, the Kingston Socrates fans don't believe he did. Obviously, Hamburg thinks he does. It was close. About as close as calls you can get, really. And said he went around.
Fastball outside corner. Catches 0-1. The 0-1 is lifted toward left field. Coming on is Stabluski, and that'll dunk down in front of him. Is he safe at third? Yes, he is. A single loads the bases for Isaiah Maines.
I mean, right here, this is the biggest at-bat of the game so far. No question about it. Nice job by Conrad. Was a little bit out in front of that one. Just flipped it into left field. Nice base running there by Grapuso. He kind of had to freeze. He wasn't sure if that ball was going to drop or not. And then it was pretty tough for him to be able to get to third in time, but he snuck in there. And now Isaiah Maines has a tying run in scoring position with only one out. It's only the fifth, but again, we're only playing a 7-inning game, so we are essentially in the 7th inning right now. If it was a 9-inning game.
Yeah, Dylan and I not fully used to the 7-inning games. Kind of like them. They go a lot quicker.
You get to the big moments so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels like
Well, every
a
moment's a
high-pressure
big
moment.
moment then.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, this would be a big moment if it was the 5th and a 9-inning game as well, but just looms so much bigger.
The 1-0 from Reitebach is upstairs. Make it 2-0.
Exactly where Maines wants to be. Get into a count where you can just wait for your pitch, where you don't have to swing unless it's a pitch you really are sure you love.
Isaiah Maines will step out. Maybe playing some mind games with Joe Reitebach, who is now behind in the count 2-0. From the stretch, the righty deals in there for a strike. Certainly he's got some heat behind that fastball.
Yeah, he does. He throws hard, and he, so far, has thrown strikes.
2 balls, 1 strike, with the bases juiced. The pitch to Maines is inside, 3-1, and Dylan, you just heard it there. He's got to come through the zone, but if it's me, I'm keeping the bat on the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm at third base right now, coaching third base, I'm giving him a take sign.
Just me, though.
But he also probably is going to get a good pitch to hit, though. Never mind.
Low and away. And that walks in a run. Gavin Grapuso will score. And the runners move over as you start the carousel. And Ian Sickler will look to keep it going. A 3-2 ball game as Hamburg looks to cling on to the 1-run lead, and that one is back to second, and he's dropped it. No infield fly, and they get the double play. There was no infield fly called. And they're going to come around anyway. The umpires will talk about it, but Dylan, let's run you back through it. It was a liner. It wasn't really a pop-out. It was a liner to short. Smart play to drop the ball. Stepped on second, threw across to first.
Smart
got the
play,
double play.
but as Kingston Saugerties is pointing out you're not supposed to be able to do that.
You're not supposed to be able to.
But they
But
let
there
him.
was no infield fly
Exactly.
called.
Exactly.
Therefore,
That
it
is
is
the
technically
crux
legal.
of the situation right now.
Baseball morality would say you shouldn't do that.
Well, full disclosure, if I'm in the infield and I don't hear infield fly called, that's exactly what I'm doing. You can't blame Hamburg for, taking advantage of that situation.
Well, we'll see what's happening here.
It's a long discussion between the three umps.
As
And
they will
they're
now
going to
talk. Yeah.
They're going to talk to the coaches here. So they're going to explain this. This is, whew, man.
Well, I guess we can discuss.
Tense moments, because...
I guess we can discuss, because you can't exactly...
No, you're not supposed to be able to. The infield fly exists
that.
for that exact reason.
Although it was in between a liner and a pop.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why it wasn't called, and then that brings into question, should it have been?
But
And that's
can-
what the
but-
umps are talking about.
And now the other question is, can they go back and call it? Now, I've never seen something as critical as this, as they
And-
will tell Hamburg to
yep.
go back into the field.
Wow.
So I'm sure what will happen is one run will come across. No, nobody will come across. The batter is out.
Okay, so they called it like they would in a normal. So all right, so there we go. We figured it all out. So in a normal situation like that, where the intentionally drop baseball, you're not supposed to be able to do that. The batter, at least in the majors when that happens, the batter is automatically ruled out. So that's what the umps have decided to do. Everyone else stays where they are. So now the bases are loaded again with 2 outs now.
I can't lie to you. I think that call was 50-50 because, and this is just the baseball mind in me, I play to win. Everybody here plays to win. And if the umpire didn't call it, he made the right move. But the morals of baseball would say he did not. It is an intentionally dropped baseball. Was it technically legal? Yes. But baseball ethics will tell you no. So,
I mean, I said it a few minutes ago, and I'll say it again. If I'm in that situation and I don't hear infield fly call, I'm dropping the ball. I don't see why you wouldn't.
there's no reason. There's no reason to catch it.
Worst case scenario, this exact situation happens and you still get an out and nobody advances. Best case scenario, the umps screw it up and then don't fix it and you get a double play like what originally happened.
Or even
So either way, you kind of win in that situation as a defense. So there's really,
get an out.
if it's not called, there's honestly not a reason to not try it, in my mind.
I have not seen a play like that in a very long time.
Especially not at this level. We had a lot of discussion over it. But, I mean, the umps know this is such a huge game. They know how important the stakes are here. They want to make sure that they get every call right, which led to that lengthy delay in that review. And ultimately, they got the call right.
So I guess in reality, it would technically be scored an L6,
That's what I have it as, yes.
but I'm going to score it as out because
Just out.
I don't necessarily agree with it fully. The 1-0 from right-back to Kaden Krauss is in there for strike one. Now Krauss is in a much bigger position than he would have been.
I mean, if the original call stood, he would have let off the sixth.
He would've
Now
let
he's got
off
the
the
tying run at
sixth.
second and the go-ahead run. Tying run at third, excuse me, and the go-ahead run at second with 2 outs.
With just 7 outs remaining for Kingston Saugerties at the plate. The pitch is fouled back over the first base dugout and out of play. Count now 1-2 with 2 outs. As Dodig leads off of third, Conrad leads off of second, and Isaiah Maines leads off of first. Right-back looks in to the right-hand hitting Kaden Krauss, who calls time. And now steps back in. Right-back from the stretch, has his back turned to the runner on first as a right-handed pitcher. Checks the runner at second. The 1-2 Low and away, 2-2. Well, Dylan, this will tell if the higher powers of the baseball world.
Ball doesn't lie, Mike. That's what they say. This is the biggest at-bat of the game right here. I think no matter what happens
Easily.
the rest of the game, this is the at-bat right here. If you're Kingston Saugerties, you don't know if you're going to get a chance this good to score again, and you're still down by a run. So this is an opportunity that doesn't matter how, but you need to find any way, wild pitch, error, whatever. You need to find a way to get that guy from third. Don't.
The 2-2 got him. Strike 3 called. Kaden Krauss down on strikes. Joe right back strikes him out. And Dylan, the ball does not lie. They do get one back in the inning. The score is 2-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72. The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship, a full-service automotive center.
Well, after some would say was a bit of a controversial inning.
Certainly a way to put it, yeah.
Some would say it's a bit of a seesaw inning. It could lean one team in the direction of winning, lean one team in the direction of losing. But both teams will still have to battle as Dysing is back on the mound for the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, it really shows you the kind of confidence they have in him. 3 straight hits last inning, led to a couple runs. No hesitation. He's back out here. This is his game.
Hamburg leads it 3-2 with the 9 spot, Aiden Brunner at the plate. The 0-2 is low and in the dirt, make it 1-2. There is some movement out in the Hamburg bullpen.
Also some movement down in that Kingston Saugerties bullpen as well.
Right back where it came from, and Aiden Brunner is on with a base hit. So the order turns over for the second time tonight for Hamburg.
For Dysing, first 3 innings, he only gave up 2 hits. The 4th inning, now the first batter of the 5th, he has given up 4. So,
And has allowed 5 on base.
yeah, Hamburg definitely starting to see him a little bit better. There is action in the bullpen. You have to wonder exactly how much longer Dysing's going to get in this game.
The pickoff move to first is not in time.
And obviously, we've talked about it all day, but it's a real tricky balance because you need to save arms as well. If you're going to make a run in this tournament, you need to have options and you need to have healthy arms on Wednesday if you want to win the championship.
Another pickoff move, but he's back in there safely. Now that pickoff move almost gets him. but that's the third straight. He's yet to throw a pitch to the leadoff batter, Santino Torello. And Dylan, I believe it's Jacob Leduca in the Hamburg bullpen warming up. Not sure if he will come in to pitch for right-a-back in the top half of the sixth, but he certainly is warming up. 0-0 is upstairs to Santino Torello.
Yeah, Torello's been at the plate for so long, and that was the first pitch he saw. Dicing.
The equivalent of 4 pitches,
Yeah.
right? Went over the first 3
yeah.
times.
Taking great care of that runner at first, runner.
Pick on down to first. He got him.
And that's why he was throwing over, Mike.
And you knew it was bound to happen. Nick Dicing catches Aiden Brunner. Too far off the bag. And now there's 1 out with Santino Torello at the plate.
That's a great move. Kind of saved his best move for last there. Threw over a couple times. That time real sharp and a great throw down to that left side of the bag. Kind of leads the first baseman right into putting that tag down.
And how huge is that? The ball just went past the catcher, Belfance, and, well, that would have had the runner on first move over to second if he was still on. I can confirm Andrew Esposito was up in the Kingston Saugerties bullpen, as that one's cut on and missed on a 2-0, make it 2-1.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to hold up at the last second, but was well past the point of no return there.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Dicing, always ready with the glove at the chin. The 2-1 upstairs, make it 3-1. And now a hitter's count to Santino Torello, who is 0 for 2 and has grounded both back toward the mound. The 3-1, he walked him.
Now batting the third baseman.
So with a runner on, here comes the third baseman, who had a loud triple back in the first inning and later scored the first run of the ball game. It is Alex Zimian.
Time is called. We're going to get a mound visit, and that might be all for Dicing. Let's take a look down on that bullpen. Yeah, here we go.
I believe so, and I do believe it's going to be Andrew Esposito when we get back from this break. Don't go anywhere with a runner on and 1 out in the bottom half of the 5th. Here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, we'll be right back.
Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerties Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerties Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease? Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet.
Bottom half of the 5th inning. Hamburg still leads it 3-2. And Alex Zimian will be the first batter for Andrew Esposito. That one's hit in the air to right field. Under it is Ian Sickler to make the grab for the second out. One pitch, one out for Andrew Esposito.
See, Mike, you keep saying that I'm stealing all your stuff, but you just stole mine there. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I did.
You did.
It's like a mental telepathy.
I know.
That's what it is.
We have such good chemistry.
I'd say so. Glad we get to do many more of these games as well.
Yeah. I mean, plenty of games. I'll be here with Jake Starr doing 4 games tomorrow. I'll be here with you on Monday doing some more games as well.
Is it Tuesday, actually? No, Monday. Yeah, you'll be here Monday, and then you're gone Tuesday. It's myself and Jake Starr.
Yes, and Tuesday is you and Jake, and then I'll be doing the Stallions game that night with our broadcast partner John Gross.
The 1-0 as the runner goes. Snap throw is not in time. So a stolen base for Santino Torello.
You see at short, Grapuso comes off the bag to field that throw. That's something that too often you'll see a guy try to keep his feet on the bag, keep himself centered around the bag, and then lunge for the ball, and then he gets by.
Hit towards second and over the head of the second baseman. Fielded in right, it comes in, and that one gets away, and it trickles toward the dugout. Duffick has himself an RBI single and trots on down to second. Well, there's going to be a throwing error on the play. Otherwise, you can't give him a double. But a run scores.
Yeah, that's an RBI single, and then he advances to second.
On an E9.
Yeah, on an E9. Now a 4-2 game, obviously a massive run. Hamburg getting that run back that they gave up in the top half here. If you're Kingston Saugerties, you knew you needed to rally in the last couple innings. Now it just is going to take another run here. Not the guy you want to face either if you're Kingston Saugerties. Max Schmarter, 2 for 2 tonight.
Certainly not. A 1 in the dirt. Make it 1-1. And that was done on 2 outs as well. They caught the runner stealing, and then Zimian flew out to right. As the 1-1 is upstairs, 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to Aiden Brunner led this inning off with a single, then got picked off. Then Torello walked, stole second, like you mentioned, and then
2-1 is fouled back to the netting. Evens the count at 2.
Well, the last few innings, the Hamburg bats really have started to come alive a bit. You know, we were talking earlier about how this was definitively a pitcher's duel, but now Hamburg 4 runs on 9 hits. They're starting to get out of pitcher's duel territory and starting to get into productive offensive day territory.
2-2 is fouled back, same spot in the netting, near that first base side dugout. But like you said, out of that pitcher's duel territory once Dicing was replaced by Esposito, and normally once it gets to the relievers as well, game goes a lot slower. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Duffick leads off of second. Esposito deals, popped up toward first base. Conrad is under it to make the catch and end the inning. Not before Hamburg puts one more on the board, matching Kingston Saugerties in the 5th inning to keep the lead at 2. It's a 4-2 ball game as we head to the 6th inning here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York. Don't go anywhere.
Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerties Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerties Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Tratoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial.
Top of the 6th inning, Kingston Saugerties trails Hamburg 4-2 as Matty Belfance comes to the plate. Slaps one the other way. Good play there from Jack Duffick to backhand it and step on first. 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the 6th for Joe Reiterbach.
Yeah, nice swing. It was a hard hit ball, and I mean, we've said this a lot today, but as a hitter, you can't control where the ball goes when you hit it. You can really only control how hard you hit it. Belfon smokes that one on the ground. Nice play at first, and unfortunately for him, not much you can really do there. Now just 5 outs remaining for Kingston Saugerties, but only 2 runs down. It's plenty of time, you know. They always say bloop and a blast. Maybe not a blast here at this field, but string a couple hits together. Can happen at any time.
Alex Moores is 0 for 2 tonight. He's one of just 2 batters that have yet to reach. He and Ian Sickler.
Yeah, Kingston Saugerties only struck out 4 times as well as a team so far tonight. Unfortunately, for Moores, he is one of them.
It's low.
I think the approach for Kingston Saugerties overall has been pretty good. The results haven't been. The pitching for Hamburg has been very good.
1-0 count to Moores is taken up and away. Make it 2-0. I'll say this once. A lot of real estate between the left fielder and the center fielder. And a lot of real estate down the line in right field.
Yes, Topolewski's actually cut off out of the camera behind home plate because he's so far shaded into that corner. He's the only outfielder on the screen that you cannot see.
The 2-0 inside corner is in there for a strike. Count 2-1 to Alex Moores. With 1 out in the top of the 6th of Game 4 in this day one of the American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament. Pitch is inside. Make it 3-1.
Yeah, again, this is one of those hitters counts. We talked about it last inning. Probably not swinging unless you get that pitch that you like. Every hitter has the one spot, where they tend to like hitting the ball. So if you're Morris, unless it's there, no reason to swing.
Cut on and miss, and it was there, and he had a reason to swing. He just couldn't get the bat on the ball, and the count is full.
Yeah, nice response there on the mound by right-back.
Right back from the stretch, glove at the chest. The payoff pitch. Outside corner, got him, strike 3. Joe Rideback is dealing in this 6th inning. That's his 2nd strikeout looking, and his, I believe, 3rd strikeout of the night.
Yeah, you're right. His 3rd strikeout of the night here. He's just in his 2nd inning of work after the starter, Heilig, only struck out 2 in 4 innings. So you're definitely getting your looks mixed as an offense. If you're Kingston Saugerties, Heilig, not really a big swing and a miss guy, more of a soft contact, kind of get you off balance guy, and then come out to right-back is very much pumping the fastball.
0-0 in there, right above the knees to Gavin Gropuso.
He's 0 for 1 today, but he has reached twice on a pair of walks.
The 0-1, another fastball, this time on the outside corner. Make it 0-2 with 2 outs as Randy Dodig, who is 1 for 2 with a walk and a double, standing on deck. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right-back deals upstairs. That's a good take from Gavin Gropuso. A lot of guys will go and swing at that high fastball because it looks good out of the hands, but it just stays up.
Yep, and we've seen that a few times tonight on both sides, really. We've seen that throughout the day as well with other games. So, yeah, a good take there.
The 1-2 looped over the head of the third baseman, but foul.
Again, just a nice job by Gropuso, fouling that one off. Not really a pitch he's going to do anything with, but he doesn't try to do anything with it. Just gets bat on ball and keeps his at-bat going.
Hamburg leads this one 4-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Right back from the stretch. Delivers the 1-2. Gropuso slaps that one the other way for a base hit. A 2-out single. And Kingston Saugerties is very much still alive with Randy Dodig coming up to the plate.
I mean, this is what I was talking about earlier. You had 2 outs, nobody on, and then all of a sudden you get a base hit and you have the tying run at the plate. A 2-run deficit is not insurmountable by any means. And you have Dodig, a guy who has had a solid night. He's 1 for 2, has a double and a walk. Seems like they just brought somebody back to that Hamburg dugout from the bullpen down there. See if they want to stick with right-back here to get one more out.
Well, we're going to see. I don't know whether to step aside yet. I don't know if there's a pitching change, but...
Well, Mike, while we have a second, why don't you give us a score update in the Stallions-Mohawks game happening right now down in Amsterdam, New York.
I believe it is still 3-0. The Stallions lead it in the top of the 9th. Kip Fugers is at the plate. And this would be huge for the Stallions.
It sure would.
As they lost to Albany last night in a heartbreaker.
Was
But
their second consecutive loss as well. The first time all year they've lost back-to-back games at any point. And then with a matchup against Amsterdam, obviously tonight was real tricky. They might have been staring 3 consecutive losses in the face, which obviously could really be a punch in the gut. Kind of a umpire telling us some substitutions here, so we'll take a second.
Okay, so the home plate umpire. Okay, so the shortstop, Jacob Leduca, came in to pitch. And we'll give you the rest of them in just a second, I believe.
The ump did say that they forfeited the DH as well, which I believe means that Bryce Schreiner, who was a DH, came into the field then.
I believe you are correct. We'll take a look. At second base is actually going to be, get in just a second, Connor McMahon. So Connor McMahon goes to second after Matthew Armstrong went to short. Oh, no, it's Alex Zimian at second. You know, these are confusing times, Dylan.
They really are. They really are.
So second and third switched. Matthew. Yeah, so I was right first. Connor McMahon will play second. Zimian will stay at third. Leduca is coming in to pitch, and Matthew Armstrong will play shortstop. They did forfeit the DH, so 9 will play.
So they lost the DH because McMahon came in that 8 spot, and now he is playing second base. So since he came in and moved into the field, the Hamburg officially forfeits their DH tonight.
Yeah,
so now the pitcher has to hit, which at this age is not usually a huge deal.
Yeah, but it's also Leduca who is, I believe, batting in the 5 spot. Yes, he is. As we have 2 outs here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York, home of the 2021 American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament. Once again, Michael Gross, Dylan McGlynn on the call. Thank you all for joining us as Randy Dodig will come to the plate to face the new pitcher of Jacob Leduca. So here's the situation. 2 outs. Kingston Saugerties down by 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning. Pickoff move to first. Not in time. So already Leduca is worried about the runner on first, as he should be, as Grapuso, has a lot of speed. First offering is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see Grapuso running at all. I mean, I'm expecting him to. Got to get in scoring position.
A 1-0 count. The throw over is almost in time, but
yeah,
it will not get Grapuso.
Good throw. Landed right on the back of Grapuso, just a little bit too late.
That one in there at the knees. Make the count 1-1.
Still no movement over there from Grapuso at first. You can see Leduca clearly giving him a lot of attention. Almost get the sense that everybody here is just waiting for Grapuso to steal second.
That one is popped up. The catcher Schmarter under it. And he can't get there. There is no wind, but these lights at Cantine make it very difficult to see these infield pop-ups.
Yeah, when that ball goes up, if it crosses through the path of one of those light towers, you're going to have a real tough time trying to catch that ball. Looks like that is what happened to Schmarter behind the plate. And if you're Dodig, you know you got away with one right there. That should have been an out. It dropped, and you got another chance to do some damage here for your team.
There's a light tower that's, I believe, right behind the third base dugout. 1-2. Pickoff move is not in time. It's ever so close. And, we talked about how a lot of times you just throw over to keep the runner on nonchalantly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you go to pick them off. This one's a bit of a mix. It's on target, but it's not thrown very hard. As that one's grounded through the hole in first and second. No, the second baseman, which is Connor McMahon, stopped it before it went any further, which will leave Grapuso at second, and Randy Dodig is in there with a base hit.
Yeah, nice hustle by Dodig down the line. Not a really hard hit ball, just kind of a tapper. Yeah, the first baseman, Duffick, playing in, shading towards the bag, wasn't able to move to his right enough. Nice play at McMahon at second to just cover that ball, which obviously didn't have any effect on the outcome at first, but did most likely prevent Grapuso from trying to go to third there.
LaDuca gave up a single to the first batter he faced, and now has to face Anthony Umhay, who watches strike one go by on the outside corner.
Well, I've said this a few times, but we are officially back into biggest at-bat of the game territory.
Well, every at-bat down the stretch is the biggest at-bat of the game.
That is a good point.
Especially, double elimination. You don't want to lose one.
Every at-bat leads to the next one in some way.
The 0-1 hit in the air toward right field, tailing down the line, but foul and into the bullpen.
Yeah, good swing. Lots of carry on that ball. Just a little bit late. And it hooks out of play down that right field line. And now, if you're Umhay, you got to be in protect mode here. And you have to be ready to go for anything close. They haven't liked some of these calls at home, but you can't put yourself in a position where you can be run up. Have to take it out of the ump's hands.
LaDuca checks the runner at second. The 0-2 is up and away. Make it 1-2. I know we said this before. Oh, it's a little bit of in-between pitch music, which we haven't really gotten much of today, and I like it.
Yeah, trying to get some energy in this crowd.
But when there's no music, you really could hear a pin drop at Cantine Field. 2 outs, 2 on. The 1-2 from LaDuca is popped up behind the plate. Schmarter, ranging toward the dugout, makes a sliding effort to make the play for the third out. Kingston Saugerties threatens, but nobody comes across as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Hamburg has a chance to extend their 2-run lead here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomulski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cavista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York
Bottom of the 6th. Just 1 to go after this as the new pitcher, who is batting 5th in the order, Jacob Leduca, comes to the plate. 0-0. First offering from Andrew Esposito is in there for a strike. The 0-1 is hit on the ground to left field, or right field, excuse me, and in there for a single.
Yeah, big start there. Leduca takes pitch up and away and just stays with it, drives it the other way. Hamburg trying to add on and in a pretty good position to do so after the leadoff man reaches.
Leduca leads off of first with Matthew Armstrong at the plate. A righty-on-righty matchup. First pitch in there for a strike, inside corner. Armstrong is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Leduca, after that base hit, is 2 for 3 with a double.
Yeah, doubled and scored back in the 4th. A little Shohei Ohtani action.
Yeah.
Some offense and some pitching today from Leduca. Have to assume he's probably going to try to finish the game as well in the top of the 7th.
Nobody warming up for Hamburg.
Yeah, no, he pitched well. No reason to go after another pitcher and waste another arm here.
And these are really the first 2 teams that have had the opportunity to go out to the bullpens and actually warm up.
That is true.
That one's hit in the air, skied toward left center. The center fielder, Isaiah Maines, is under it to make the grab for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the left fielder, Andrew Sabluski.
Well, here's the left fielder, Andrew Sabluski. He is 0 for 2, but reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Nothing and nothing to the lefty. Misses outside. Belfance's throw is into center field. And Leduca credited with a stolen base and then moves on to third on an E2.
Yeah. Looked like it caught him off guard. Belfance behind the dish. Didn't notice the runner at first, then threw down, throw behind second base. Real good opportunity to add on here. Infield comes in now. It's a big, big potential 5th run here.
Esposito delivers. Now the count even at 1. With Stabluski at the plate. And Leduca leading off of third. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 misses. Nobody's there to cover third. Leduca was about 35 feet off the bag and raced all the way back was Anthony Umhay.
Yeah, it seemed like they were about to try a suicide squeeze. You saw at third, Leduca took off, straight up took off for home, and bunt was held up by Slabluski, but unfortunately he couldn't get it down. Fortunately for him.
Hit in the air toward left field. That'll go foul and out of play. I do have to say this. With a lefty up, I know we can see the left fielder. We'll explain it to you. The left fielder is in probably about 6 or 7, maybe even 8 steps in from where he normally is.
Well, yeah, you can
And
see him on your
center fielder's in
screen
as
right
well.
now. Very, very shallow.
Hit again down the line, left field. Now if I'm the left fielder, I'm going to move over Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I might shade a step or two more towards the line now, considering he's been well late on these last 2 pitches here.
Nobody playing that far back in the outfield. The 2-2 with 1 out. Breaking ball hit towards short. And Gavin Gropuso will make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Huge out there for Saugerties and for Stabluski, something we've seen from a lot of guys tonight, hitting the ball hard and just not finding a home for it. Happens to be right at short. Easy play for Gropuso.
Well, instead of Bryce Schreiner, it will be Connor McMahon, excuse me. 0-0 is fouled back to the netting.
Now batting is number 23, Connor McMahon.
Yeah, this is McMahon's first at-bat of the game. Just entered last inning at second base. Entered for Bryce Schreiner, who was the DH, so we have noted this before, but Hamburg did forfeit their DH when McMahon entered the game. So the pitcher, Leduca, does have to hit, which obviously is not an issue for them.
The 0-1. Up and away, make it 1-1. Esposito Dios, breaking ball. Oh, good pitch. He got Connor McMahon buckling as it's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, you talk about buckling somebody with a curveball. Textbook definition of being buckled. Well out in front. No chance to even swing the bat because he was already on his front foot by the time that pitch even crossed the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Leduca off of third. Esposito Dios, breaking ball. Got him. Strike 3. Hamburg strands a runner on third. And Kingston Saugerties will come up with just 3 outs to play as the away team in their home ballpark. We just have 3 outs to go as we enter the top of the 7th. Hamburg leads it 4-2 here at Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomulski, attorney at law.
Stewart's shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk & Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista & Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of
Top of the 7th inning. Kingston Saugerties down to their final 3 outs in Game 4. And their first game in the New York State American Legion baseball tournament from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1, as Leduca back out on the mound. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's the heart of the order. Ethan Conrad, Isaiah Maines, and Ian Sickler.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, these are the guys you want up when you need a rally. 4, 5, 6. Now it's just up to them to make something happen.
The 3-1, fouled back.
Almost went straight back into our camera mounted behind home plate there. Had a nice angle of that, so I was looking at the camera.
The payoff is grounded past the second baseman, McMahon, and in there for a base hit. His third base hit of the evening. And that's the way to lead off the top half of the seventh when you're down by 2 runs.
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect way to lead off the inning there from Conrad. And, man, he has delivered all night when they've needed a hit. His third hit in 4 at-bats. And, hey, Isaiah Maines steps up as the tying run with nobody out.
First offering to Isaiah Maines is in the dirt.
This is obviously a really tough matchup. These are two of the best teams in this tournament, and one of them is going to be facing elimination tomorrow.
That's always what happens when a team loses on the first day, but Oneonta seemed to do just fine. When they lost their first game in their district tournament, they won 5 straight.
Hamburg, I believe, did the same thing in their tournament.
Did they?
I think so. I mean, they're the defending state champions as well. And obviously, defending state champs, you want to start off the state tournament on a good note. And well, they're 3 outs away from doing that. But it's not over yet. Plenty of rally time.
The 1-1 from LaDuca is upstairs, 2-1. Throw back to first, not in time.
Yeah, lots of attention being paid to Conrad. He's got some speed.
Maines has been on base once via the walk, but does not have a hit tonight. He's 0 for 2.
After Maines, it's Ian Sickler, Kaden Krauss, and then Matthew Belfonts.
Sickler has not been on base tonight at all, whereas Krauss was on via an error in the second inning as the 3-1 is in there for a strike. Make it 3-2.
Have to say, if I'm Kingston Saugerties, I'm sending Conrad right here.
I very much agree. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Conrad off of first. Doesn't go, but Maines walks, and the first 2 batters are aboard.
Yeah, he didn't go, but it worked out. Maines with a nice take, ball 4. We're going to get a mound visit here. The tying runs are both on base with nobody out, Michael.
Out comes Brian Duffick.
Now we officially have ourselves a ball game. We do have a score update for you while we're here. I know we talked about the Stallions and Mohawks game taking place up at Shuttleworth Park in Amsterdam. Well, the Stallions held on, and they got the shutout win by a score of 4-0. Obviously, absolutely massive win for the Stallions, and the second time they've shut out the Mohawks this year.
Yeah, the first time was a 1-0 win.
That was right here?
It was right here. Andy Affont pitched a wonderful 6 innings. And then this time, Jack Walker got the start, and I believe Ray Rodriguez closed it out.
Yeah, I haven't looked at any pitching lines yet, but all the pitchers combined for a shutout, so clearly they did pretty well.
And it's Ian Sickler who showed bunt, but LaDuca stepped off.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him bunting all the way here. Yeah, not shy about showing him either. That's a dangerous thing about bunting. You know, when you get to 2 strikes, obviously a foul bunt is an out, so you really only get 2 chances at it. 2 chances to get the ball down.
went around on the bunt offering, make it 0-2.
Yeah, you could see his frustration there, Sickler. Slamming the bat into home plate, knew that he missed his chance to move those runners over and have to expect that he's going to be swinging away. Now behind 0-2.
The 0-2, low and away, make it 1-2.
Good take, really good take. All you can do now, if you're Sickler, you got to forget about the bunts. Yeah, you messed up, so what? You're down 1-2. It's a normal at-bat now. All you have to do is battle back like you would in any other at-bat where you're down 1-2.
The 1-2 upstairs, make it 2-2, and going from ahead in the count, 0-2, now it's 2-2 even for Jacob Leduca on the mound with Ian Sickler at the plate. It's Conrad off of second, Isaiah Maines off of first. As Sickler steps out, certainly some mind games being played in the top half of the seventh, as now Leduca will step off and he will talk it over with Max Schmarter.
Yeah, high stress moments here, obviously. Hamburg 3 outs away from winning this game, but the tying runs are on. And I mean, if you're Kingston Saugerties, you're gonna need some guys to step up and deliver here. You know, you have the bottom of the order coming up. Look at Krauss, who's 0 for 3. Belfant's 0 for 2 with a walk. Moore's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. So odds are it might come down to one of them for a big, big hit, and they're going to need to come through.
Not a hit from the bottom 5 of the Kingston Saugerties order. 3 hits for the 4-hitter, 1 hit for the 3-hitter, 2 hits for the 2-hitter, and 1 hit for the leadoff. No hits in the bottom 5 of the order, as now the count is stretched to full for Ian Sickler. Conrad on second, Maines off of first. Leduca, the righty, deals low and away, and the bases are juiced.
And you want to talk about an at-bat? How about that at-bat from Ian Sickler in quite literally the highest pressure situation you can find yourself in? He missed the bunt twice, fell behind 0-2, and worked his way all the way back to draw a walk. Just terrific, terrific at-bat by Ian Sickler.
And I believe that's going to be it for Jacob Leduca. We will go.
Yeah, we do have a new pitcher coming out.
Yeah, we will go to a short break and come right back with more American Legion baseball here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Financial status, UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerties Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerties Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney.
Well, with the bases loaded full of Kingston Saugerties players. It is Alex Zimian. Who is on the mound and delivers a first strike.
Hardest spot you can possibly find yourself in as a relief pitcher coming on with the bases loaded and no outs.
High stakes as the bases are loaded. Now the count's 1-1 as that ball misses outside to Kaden Krauss. Like we said before, nobody in the bottom 5 have a hit. A few have been on, but no hits. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out with the bases loaded. Conrad off third, Maines off second, Sickler off of first. That pitch is fouled up over the dugout on the right side and out of play. The 1-2 from Zimian is fouled back off the ground and off the catcher.
You can slice the tension in this place with a knife right now.
A butter knife, even better.
My finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very nervous crowd. Lots of nervous energy.
The 1-2. Got him, strike 3, inside corner. Kaden Krauss was frozen, as that's back-to-back looking strikeouts for him. And up to the plate comes Matty Belfance.
Yeah, he just got fooled, and unfortunately for him, he got fooled in a situation where you can't really afford to get fooled in. Gotta make a swing, and you gotta put the ball in play, and unfortunately, a good pitch there.
Unfortunately, he struck out, but fortunately for Kingston Saugerties, it was the first out.
Yeah, still 2 more chances at it. Matthew Belfance 0 for 2 with a walk. Has a chance for his signature hit of the season, really.
The 0-1. Once again outside corner, and now the count is 0-2.
Yeah, he is living on that outside corner since entering the game, and a really nice job there. Go back to it twice. Should automatically get ahead 0-2.
Whoa, looked to be the same spot. You heard a grunt there from Zimian, who was giving it all.
That is a real tough pitch to take after the last 2 were called, but wow.
The 1-2 is chopped foul. Belfance was hustling down the line, and I love the maximum effort.
I was just going to say the same thing. He knew it was foul. He knew it was foul right away. He still ran because, I mean, they tell you, run everything out. And in a situation like this, a crucial moment, he's not taking any chances. You got to respect that.
The 1-2 got him. Frozen, another one. And Zimian with back-to-back strikeouts. And now here's Alex Moores, who has struck out twice tonight and flew out to right field in the biggest spot of the night with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Kingston Saugerties is down by 2.
They had the bases loaded and nobody out. But back-to-back strikeouts have them down to their final one. Nice job there behind the dish. Smarter. That one scored it away from him, but he got to it right away. No chance for those runners to even think about moving up.
The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1.
I got to say the approach with the bases loaded has been way too patient. You get a fastball in the strike zone, you've got to be ready to hit.
The 1-1 cut on, back to the pitcher. The throw on to first is in time, and Hamburg wins their first game, which is game 4 of the American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament. What was a tight and tense game all the way through ends in a victory for the District 8 champions, Hamburg post 527. They will end up playing in the 8th game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against Oneonta. And Kingston Saugerties will play at 1 o'clock in Game 6 against the Clinton County Mariners, who lost to Oneonta. So, Dylan, what a game it was. It came down to a battle of some of those pitchers and timely hitting.
Best game of the night was the last. We saved the best for last. It was not a disappointment. Very fun game, very entertaining game, close game. Obviously, Kingston Saugerties pretty gutted right now. They kind of came in expecting to win that first game, get off to a good start on their home field. But it's a long tournament. They have time. And if you're Hamburg, you're the defending champs, you won your district, and you just got off on the best foot possible. This is a good team. This is one of the better teams. You talk about the 8 teams that are here in this New York State Championship. Kingston Saugerties, I would say, is one of the better ones, if not one of the best ones. So for Hamburg to come in and open up this tournament with a win against another very, very good opponent, about as encouraging a start as you could possibly get on their side.
We joined you at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we leave you at 10 o'clock at night. Through 4 games of the American Legion New York State Baseball Tournament, from Dylan McGlynn and Michael Gross, we say so long and see you tomorrow from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York.